Long time no see. Good to see you all here once again for Germany versus Ivory Coast. Let me set this all up properly. Okay. All right, excited about this one actually. I think this is gonna be a good game. I have a good feeling. What's up, Wendell? How you doing? Funny seeing you here as well. I know, it's crazy. It crazy. Ahmad can pull off. He is starting today, which is wonderful. Your wife is German, so it's a matter of peace at home. Tough. Setting my stuff up. Pay for Diomande. Oh man, it's a lot of money, but he's good. He's good. Let's see today. I don't want to be impressed with Diomande and depressed that he ends up Liverpool. On the back of the Mendes story, you've just been told. Let me let this one read out. Why doesn't it read it right out? Still can't get over how good Cunha was last night. He was incredible. He was so good, man. I really love Cunha. It was Haiti, but yeah, he was still really good. On the back of the Mendes story, you just told, do you know if United have any agents they have a good relationship with? Presume Fergie would have had his favorites. I mean, if there's a few. Big Up's fine. I'm just, for the non-United ones, I'm just doing things here because I want to have things. I want to have, like, you know, on YouTube a presence related to the World Cup as well. Oh yeah, no, I'm not muted. I wasn't talking. I was talking to my son. Yeah, he did not like me, no. Did not like me, no. All right, where's this? Just trying to get my my shit to load here. What's your thoughts on the Ederson cameo? Yeah, I actually thought he was. I thought he was actually good. Funnily enough, like for what I'm expecting, you know what I mean. One thing I'll say about Ederson, he's huge. Like, I was surprised at how big he looked in that midfield. I was surprised how big he is. Like, physically, he was really, really, really big. Like, he's big. The guy is big. He's tall. He's strong. And one of the impressive parts for me is he's like glides, or he moves fast. Oh no. Hold on, let me get my rolls going here. Hello? Oh. All right, I've got my clock on. I'm ready. All right, here we go. Got my stream going. But yeah, he looked, to me, he looked big. He looked strong, tall, fast. He moves well around the pitch. He covered a lot of ground very quickly. I like when he's out of possession, he's always looking at where to go. He wasn't like doing, you know, an Ugarte thing where, you know, he's running out of position constantly and rushing out to make tackles. He was looking, where can I step in the passing lanes? Where can I block this, and he did pretty well at that, at intercepting passes. He's more disciplined. He's nothing. He actually plays absolutely nothing like Ugarte, funnily enough. When he was on the ball, he was mostly very conservative, looking to pass it backwards. Couple of the things I liked. He crashed the box really, really, really well to catch up with the play. Like, there was a couple of instances running into the box where he was making that late run into the box, crashing, attacking it, going, getting really into that, and almost scored a goal. It was a bad shot. He took it. He was obviously rusty, mishit the pass that came into him. Wasn't really expecting it, didn't look like, but was running at full speed as well. He's very fast. Yeah, really, it's pretty much what I expect, and I think he'll make a big, big difference. And if United see him as somebody that can cover in the midfield next to Kabi, it makes a ton of sense to me, because his movement off the ball is really, really good, and he's not he was not going crazy out of position, rushing all over and opening up holes in the defense. Quite the opposite. He was moving around really, really well and being smart with it. So I was happy. I was quite happy with it, with what I saw from him. Yeah, his reading of the game and anticipation and athleticism is really good. Really, really good. But yeah, look, he was definitely rusty on the ball, but again, to be expected. He even joined up late. Bonnie attacking here with Ivory Coast. Diomande out wide. Oh, he's good. Diomande is good. It's unfortunate that he's good, since he's probably going to Liverpool, but he's good, man. 80 million bid rejected for Tonali. Has that been reported? I don't see a bid anywhere. Was it DiMarzio, or who's who? I don't see anything. Where's I'm missing it. Did Fabrizio make like a new video or something? Oh, Luke Edwards. Newcastle rejected an approach from Tottenham Hotspur for Italy international Tonali. Figure discussed was nowhere near and was swiftly rejected. Discussion happened earlier this week. There has been no follow-up as things stand. Huh. Huh. What? 80 million pounds. It was knocked back earlier this week. So what does that mean? Is that good or bad for us? I'm confused now. If this bid came in earlier in the week, what are they doing now? Huh. Is this going to turn them to Mateus? I think it's bad also. And they offered 80 million pounds. That would be my concern. If they offered 80 million for Tonali, it feels like they're going to come bring that money for Mateus now. Shit. That's not good, is it? That does feel like this could be bad. Yeah, it seems like they would then bid for like it doesn't help us in any capacity, does it? Because if they pivot to Mateus and offer the 80, I think West Ham will accept it, and then we'll have to match it. It may force the issue at the very least, and so we don't have to keep fucking waiting. One or the other, right? Yeah, they may pivot to Mateus Fernandez. Why would Ornstein be? Well, it's the weird thing is that nobody reported it, and then Ornstein reported it, and then suddenly everybody's reporting it. But then it's apparently was earlier. Huh. I'm confused too, man. But it doesn't sound like good news to me. I'll put it that way. Fabrizio tweet. Let's see. Tottenham bid was sent 3 days ago, rejected by Newcastle. £75 million was never going to be enough, but part of the plan. Talks have been underway since then, with Tottenham determined to get the deal done. Spurs keep pushing. De Zerbi wants him. But then Luke Edwards says, no follow-up. What is that? So, what is going on? What is going on? What is going on, man? What is going on? What are we doing? I'm gonna go full Tucker Carlson again here in a second, okay? To be fair, Fabrizio said 3 or 4 days ago that Spurs Fabrizio, so here's what I can gather. Fabrizio had the exclusive 3 or 4 days ago that Spurs were now entering the race for Tonali. Again, entering the race. This journo speak bullshit. This is why it makes it so hard to track what actually goes on. What did that mean, entering talks? They made an offer to Newcastle. He just didn't report the price in the offer, which is normal. Unless it's United, nobody likes to put the price in there, right? So I think Fabrizio had the right of this. Now, when Fabrizio says they're still pushing, still talking, all of that, what actually means? Like I was saying earlier in the video, the other video, it's nothing. It means that they're like checking. Have City made a bid? Have City made an offer? Have City done this or that? Have City done anything? And Germany. That's what they're doing. So yeah. But that also does explain why they've entered the race for Mateus Fernandez, because the Mateus Fernandez story came after. Oh, Havertz nearly scores. Yeah, so it seems that after they made their bid for Tonali, they entered the race for Mateus. So this price is going to stay where it is. Yeah, that's bad sign. Yeah, that's danger. Did I talk about Barca wanting Sesko yet? I don't believe that, to be honest. And I don't think it really matters. It's not looking good, bro. No, it isn't. I'm worried here. I'm getting more worried by the minute. Every report that comes out makes me more concerned. Selling market right now. Yeah, it's we need to get a fucking move on. Diamande. Nice. Cross. Back post. Oh, almost. Oh. Ooh. All right. Ivory Coast are getting some chances here. Ivory Coast are getting chances here. They could score. They're doing well. They're dangerous. Damn, Diamande's good. I'm depressed. I'm getting more depressed by the minute right now, guys. I'm getting more depressed by the minute. The damn straight of... It all started with that gorilla. The one in the zoo, actually. Can we just move on to Buwadi, Kamavinga, Chouameni, and Scott and just get something done quickly? The rejection for Tonali is okay. Here's some cope. Here's some positive cope. Okay. If they get Mateus Fernandez from under us and not Tonali, then Harambe. That's one. Then we can still get Lewis Hall. We can still get Lewis Hall. Okay. We can still get Lewis Hall. So, yeah. If they pivot to Mateus, let's get Lewis Hall. Let's go get Lewis. Then we can still get Lewis Hall. So if we lose Mateus Fernandez, Lewis Hall is still ours. So that's good. That's good. I would still personally rather Lewis Hall than... Like, I want midfielders. Don't get me wrong. I would rather get Lewis Hall... Like, I like Lewis Hall more than any of the midfielders we're linked to. Not saying that we should get a left back and not midfielders, but I like Lewis Hall more than everybody else. Ooh, Diamande in behind again. Is he onside? Oh, he's taking a poor touch. Never mind, he's crap. He's crap. Go on, Liverpool. He's crap. He's crap. Chouameni, Kamavinga, and Scott is way better than what we've been working with. 100%. It's way, 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 way better. Hit the wrong button. Type something wrong. 100 mil for that touch. 100 mil? Did Ahmad injure Schlotterbeck? Serves him right, not joining us. Let's say we miss out on Fernandez Tonali. Are there any concrete links to decent midfielders barring Berg? I swear I've not seen the Kamara link since it's broken. Scott. Chouameni. This feels like we finished. Dude, it's so weird. Like, I know, right now, like last year when we finished 17th, I was dooming. We're going to get Dibbling. We're going to get, this guy. We're going to get this guy. This summer is feeling like that when we've gotten Champions League right now. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if we did bid for Scott, though. Like, we've done a lot of the groundwork on that one, too. So, let's see. Like, it would be a very, very, it would be a little bit of a surprise, but happy. A happy surprise. It could happen. It's kind of where it's obnoxious. Like, we're at the point where we could go bid for Scott. And all I'm asking for is one. Ooh, Diamande. Another terrible pass from Diamande. All right. Liverpool, enjoy. He's yours. 100 million? 100 million? 100 million for a guy who can't make passes in open field? An open field in international football? He's a fraud. He's a fraud. He sucks. This guy sucks. Thank God he's going to Liverpool. 120 million euros for this guy? Give me a break. You need to splash some cash. Yeah. Yeah, there's a reason Nusa. Yeah, I actually really, really like the look of Nusa when I've watched him. I've had questions on Deal Monday on a few occasions. Oh, Nathaniel Brown. This is the one I miss. Terrible cross from him. Maybe everybody's bad. Maybe football just hooked. Maybe football just sucks, man. Everyone's bad nowadays. Maybe that's the problem. Just Cunha. Cunha's the only good player in world football in my eyes. And Ahmad, of course. Everybody else is just mid. Germany. Oh! They almost score. Is that Nemcha again? No, Musiala, excuse me. Did I see Isak earlier? Yeah, it was terrible. I will say, I've been an Isak doubter for a long, long time. I've been a big Isak doubter. I've been a guy who does not think Isak is that good. I'm not surprised how mid he's turned. Just something about him doesn't work for me. Gotta give you credit. You warned us about the Messias Fernandez deal. Yeah, appreciate it. Like I said, it's like we can still get this deal done, but 2.5 weeks ago when I said that it was gonna be tough and we are gonna have all these delays, I said it for a reason.
Everyone sucks now. There used to be better targets than these guys. None of these guys besides the Madrid midfielders do anything for me.
I don't disagree with you, I feel like I look at, that's why I'm looking at the prices and I'm like, what the hell? Because I look at a lot of the prices and the players and I'm like, this just doesn't make sense to me. Am I just old or something? Like, I don't think these guys are anywhere near these kinds of prices. But it can't be, because I look at Mbumo and I look at Cunha and their players, I was like, they blow me away. Last year before we bought them, like they actually blew me away.
Watch us sign Ederson and just convert Mount to 6.
You joke, but we're probably doing both of those things. It's just whether we get the additions in. I'm telling you, Ederson's going to start for us for a while. I just feel it. Brown, keeper's ball. I think Ederson's going to start for a while. Isak's had quite a few injuries, yeah. Isak was only 170 million US dollars. Everyone in the business of sport have lost their heads.
Falls, the choo-choo arrives. Steam locomotive emoji.
When Freightliner falls, the choo-choo arrives. That's good. I like that. I like that. Like it. Like it. Gonna suck next season. I don't think. Here's the funny part. Well, I don't think we will. Daniel Brown. Ertz. See what Twinkle Toes can do. Turns it over. Nemcha again. Oh, he's almost scored. Oh my God. Deflected shot. Nearly went in from Felix Nemcha. Yeah, Rafinha's got an injury for Brazil. That's a big blow for them. But it just means more Cunha, so maybe not. What's up, Simon? Thank you for joining the Pro Muppet, my friend. Appreciate you. It's not about whether our rivals were. Yeah, I mean, I think that the top gap could get bigger than it was. Cross. Oh, keeper. Own goal. No goal. It's counts. VAR? No, VAR's taking it off. Ref's taking it off. Calls a foul. Calls a foul. Disallowed. He hits the keeper and it goes straight into the goal. That's got to be a foul, right? I mean, he doesn't touch the ball. He only hits the keeper. Yeah, that's a foul. That's a foul, surely. There's no way they can give that a goal. Yeah, he just smashes into the keeper. Clear goal. Clear foul. Clear foul. Absolutely not. Clear foul. Typical Arsenal. Keeper's actually injured too, huh? You love that we got Ederson done so soon? Me too. Me too. I'm quite happy with the deal we got for Ederson now at the price. Imagine if we'd gone back for Ederson in July after all these prices for midfielders. They would have asked for 55 million. We did well. Nemcha's a midfielder. I mean, we'd be familiar. He was at the City academy under Wilcox. Spurs ITK saying Wharton and Kamaving also on their list. We have the same targets. I don't know about all these ITKs on Twitter. Like I tend to not rate a lot of them. Being honest with you, there's a bunch of people right now that are just talking to each other and they're all just confirming each other's information and none of it's being confirmed by actual sources. Like, let's say that all these ITKs for Spurs are so good, right? Let's say all these ITKs are so good for Spurs. How did none of them know that they bid for Tonali 3 days ago? How did none of them know that they were in for Mateus Fernandez 2 days ago? How did none of them have this information? The journalists clearly did. Fabrizio clearly did. None of them did. None of them had any of this information that Spurs were in for Tonali or Mateus Fernandez 3 days ago. Not a single one of them. So there's a lot of bullshitters out there. None of them were talking about those players 3 days ago. We were talking about Ederson for 18 months. We've been talking about Anderson for months. We've been talking about Tonali for months. We've been talking about Mateus for months. We've been talking about Alex Scott for months. You know, our targets are known. You know, their information is secure. Spurs' 2 top targets, not a single one of their ITKs knew about 3 days ago. I think they're bullshitters, to be honest. They might know some shit, but there's a lot of people who are just talking right now. You know, the first mention from supposedly their best ITK on Tonali was June 15th, after it was reported by others. You know, I zero mentions of Fernandez. I don't think these guys know shit, honestly. But I know there's a lot of people in the space right now all talking to each other, and I think it's lowering the quality of the information, making it a mess right now. At that price Ederson cost, were you not surprised more clubs were in for him, or were you just ahead on this market? I think we were way ahead on Ederson, though. We've been tracking him for some time. And you know, I think that he wanted to join us for quite a while. Was one of the positives for us. Like, Ederson very much wanted to join us. That was a good thing. One of the biggest reasons we got it done. Really, really, really wanted us. Fabrizio saying that Ederson's done the first part of his medical. Interesting. Odds we go back in for Wharton. I still don't think he's our first target, although I would really, Wharton and Ederson makes for a really nice midfield, which would have been fun. Should have been up in João Gomez. Gomez would have been still very nice, of course. I like João Gomez. Yeah, I'm definitely disappointed in that. But at the same time, I don't know. Gomez seems like it's all done. Yeah, they're saying 100 million for 2, though. That's the thing. The prices are just insane. I think that considering the concerns over fit with Wharton, we don't want to like pay that much money. But yes, I would love Wharton and Ederson together. Actually, would be an incredibly balanced midfield. The problem is the fit with Kabi and such is just not all there. Yeah, Gomez is not complete, but if I don't know, all the indications were that it's already done. You feel like Scott's the only Prem proven. I still think you have to, like, Scott continues to be heavily mentioned by The Athletic and Ornstein for us. And I know for a fact we've had those discussions with him and all of that. And we could just make a bid too there. And we feel we could get him for less. So I still wonder. Diomande. Running, attacking. Good run, good cross. Oh, Ahmad! No! Yes! 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 Ivory Coast! 1-0. Kessie! Oh my god! Let's go! Really good from Diomande, unfortunately. Oh, how's Ahmad not scored? I have no idea how Ahmad didn't score there, though. But they still got it at the end of it. So Ahmad was asleep, but they still got the goal. Is that an assist? Does that count as an assist? This is a good game. I knew this. I had a feeling this was going to be a banger. I selected this one. I was like, I need to watch this one. This is going to be a good game. I wouldn't buy Stiller under any circumstances, personally. I don't think he's a good fit for the Premier League. I don't think it's a money thing. I just wouldn't buy him, period. For me. Yeah, it was a good block from Nathaniel Brown as well. Curacao stat patterns, yeah. Managed to go for Diomande / Brobby. I don't Kessie goal makes West Ham's price higher. Yeah, I could see it. Perfectly logical. Oh my gosh, look at him go. Who is this guy? I don't know that guy's name. Diomande. Oh, he's recycling this time. Who was the guy for Ivory Coast who was just on the ball running through like 8 players, just would not stop? Ahmad? Ahmad? Almost. Yeah, Bobby was good for Holland for sure. Is it Singo? Maybe. Diomande? Singo? Okay. That's who it is. Iano? What? I can't see the names. It's this guy. Singo. It is Singo. Yeah, it's Singo. He seems very good. Size, pace, balance. Yeah, he's good. Oof, Ivory Coast. Top in the group right now. Yeah, the Netherlands-Sweden game was crazy. Did the clock get off again? Oh, it did. You know, hold on. I can fix that. Yeah, it's off. The reason is every time I go to, it goes to commercials. It comes back, and I've gained 15 seconds. It's bizarre. Something to do with the stream. I've just fixed the clock, so it should be better timed. I can't do anything about the stream time or anything. I fixed the time on the clock, but yeah, it's a weird thing. It was happening last time as well. Every time it goes to commercials for the water break, comes back, I gained 15 seconds. So. Nagelsmann getting mogged by Poch at this World Cup. Man, who isn't? Okay, who isn't? That's my guy. That's my GOAT. Do you have commercials? Yeah, I have commercials. The wait for Nagelsmann crowd isn't. I still do have doubts about Nagelsmann's approaches versus fast, physical, direct teams outside of Germany. Because, like, if you remember Solskjaer against him, destroyed him. Simple, direct football. I'm not sure. I still have those doubts myself personally. Like, tactically, I like the way he plays. I like what he does. I like the way, he plays attacking football. But for some reason, his teams always get absolutely cooked by teams that play direct and fast. That's bad for England. And I still always have those nerves when I watch him play and I look at his approach. Am I surprised Poch hasn't used Ederson? There's a couple interesting surprises, right? Ederson. I thought he would have brought on Reina a little earlier yesterday after his early goal. His goal in the last game. But he kind of got those little bit of charity minutes again. But hard to question too much about his approach right now. Xerxes or Ugarte. They would just wait for the World Cup, man. For Ugarte. Ugarte, they will go. The Nagelsmann clip on a skateboard was enough for me. Yeah, I mean, I get that. Is that a system or a German flaw in general? I just think it's a flaw with coaches who I think it's a flaw with coaches who have most of their experience in Germany, like Ten Hag. You know, like where that's like there's too much German influence on their game. Now you get guys like Klopp, but even he had that problem big time when he joined Liverpool in the beginning. They're defensively, they were getting destroyed over and over again. Now the press philosophy helped a lot with that, but it wasn't Ahmad. No, he's gone the wrong way. Ahmad. Bonnie! Ooh, good shot from Bonnie. Dang. Not bad. Feel like could have done better with that one. Did I say the same with Amorim in Portugal? Perhaps, yeah. Yeah, there's leagues where it's an issue. I think with Amorim, same sort of problems, although it was sort of it was where I don't understand his midfield choices, because he had that problem at Portugal, and then he solved it, and then he unsolved it and created a rod for his own back. Oh, no, don't do this. Oh, that's a foul, isn't it? 1-1. Horrible turnover deep. Disallowed. The foul is disallowed again. Clear foul. Clear foul. How do I think Amorim's going to do at Milan? Probably well there, to be honest. Oh, yeah. It's a clear trip. Clear foul. By Musiala. I don't know why they waited till the goal was scored. Is it so VAR could review it if needed? But clear foul. I mean, everyone hates Poch for no reason. United fans don't like Poch because of essentially Goldbridge and the United stand had a huge influence on that early on because of all the Spursy stuff. And it's still like this cultural thing in United fans to hate Pochettino for like literally no reason. It makes absolutely no sense. But during the whole Ten Hag Poch debate back in the day, it was this huge like this was to me the rise of the worst part of the United fan base online. Tacticos, all of that, the polls, all the shit that went on during that was just terrible, where it was like everybody got so extreme during that whole situation and started presenting the fakest arguments. But Poch got a really bad name from a few very big channels that just really don't like him and have influenced the United fan base so much. Most people in football rate him extremely highly. It's a really strange thing. But during the Poch Ten Hag debate, you were like an enemy of the club when if you had preferred Pochettino to Ten Hag, who was the next Pep. Ahmad. Oh, another defender's come up. Ran out of time. Gotta sort it out. Come on, tighten up, Ahmad. Tighten up. Oh, Musiala. Wirtz. Oh my God, Wirtz is shit, man. Oh yeah, I know. Trust me. I know. All the experts on Twitter hide the 90% of bad takes they had, but happy to share and clip you up for your opinions. How it is. The problem you could say is that German coaches are influenced by the Guardiola during his stay at Bayern, tried to mix the high press with Guardiola's slow possession. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Ten Hag is a mix of Ancelotti and Pep. Vertical tiki-taka. my most hated phrase. My most hated phrase in all the world. Vertical tiki-taka. Oof, a slip. Okay, hold on there. Okay. Come on, pass. Nice. Oh. Wow. Diamande again. He's going. Brown and Kimmich have switched for some reason. Vertical tiki-taka is a preset tactic in Football Manager. Fair enough. Yeah, Germany have definitely adjusted a bit to the Diamande here, interestingly enough. Yeah, Kimmich was getting cooked. Yeah, Brown switched sides there. 100% agreed, Mac. Look, I understand that people see the time at PSG, but he did win trophies. He did win the league. But PSG didn't get any better after he left until they got rid of all those guys. So, you know, I always feel the PSG thing was such a strange red herring, because at the time people thought it was like he had like this super team, but it was actually crap. Very, very overrated. But I think Poch was a success or failure at Spurs. 100,000% success. He made them absolutely relevant and got them consistently competitive. If you look at them since, like with Poch, they were like here. They were, I think, the only team to be in the top 4 for like 4 years in a row. Since he's left, it's been just a straight decline to the bottom. They've been a disaster since he's left, honestly. And that's one of the biggest endorsements of his time there, is just how bad they've been since then. They've constantly been searching. That's why most of their fans would take him back in a heartbeat. I appreciate it. You can always disagree with me. I love to disagree and argue and such. Nemcha's good. Yeah, Nemcha has impressed me a lot when I watch him. Heading towards a release clause mandatory situation. They can't because of workers' laws in the UK, as far as I understand it, and other countries. But at the same time, if they ever, you know, I don't know what the release clause have done for Spain. You know what I mean? They just, you know, Alvarez is at 500 million. Okay, what's the point of the release clause when they're being set at such high numbers, you know? Yeah, I'm definitely an original Pochettino lover, for sure. Very happy he's at the US, and him doing well is just really, really happy for me. It's just a happy days for me. Him doing well there, because I can support him with no guilt. It's not like he's coaching a rival or team or something. He's coaching my country, man, and doing well. It's an ideal situation for me. Oof. Nemcha's got good height on him. Really good height, good size. Nice from Singo. Oh, Singo is cooking, man. But Nemcha runs him down. Well done by Nemcha. I like Singo here. Singo's been quite good, but Nemcha as well, very good. No comment there, Cliff. No comment there. Oh, Brown in. Good block by Singo. Nice, Ahmad. Keep going, Ahmad. Musiala's got it back. Yeah, Neymar's release cost being triggered kind of screwed it all up, yeah. Is it Nemcha a fascist? You mean German? I'm just kidding. I have no idea. I don't follow people's political views, to be honest. Especially not footballers. Nor do I care, because it has absolutely no influence on my life. Nor should it influence anyone's opinion, what footballers think. Oh, good turn. Bonnie. Block, corner. Didn't read it out. But the answer is no. Simply put, the answer is no. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, Simon. There's footballers at United right now who probably share similar beliefs, so I don't know. It's not much I can say about it or comment on it, you know. It's a very complicated thing because of that. I mean, United had a whole issue recently that about not wearing the rainbow thing and such, so it's like the rainbow jacket or whatever. So I mean, it is what it is. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I just don't I don't think about those things because what are you going to do, you know? I always say, you know, just don't idolize celebrities and athletes and people as human beings, like unless they give you a specific reason to. They're entertainers and athletes, and that's it. You know, I don't particularly want to think about anything else with regards to them. They're not my people I look up to in terms of how I want to live my life. You know what I mean? That's where I'm at on the subject. It's like that doesn't mean I agree. It's just what are you gonna do? You know how many people, how many athletes have views that I completely disagree with that I think are crap or bad or you know it doesn't matter. Like what can you do? Oof. Diomande, Bonnie. Oh, Ahmad's free. Oh, get him out there, man. They missed Ahmad entirely. Ahmad's had a couple sloppy moments, but I think overall he's done really well defensively too. Someone mentioned, you notice Diomande doesn't track back, and I have noticed in a lot of instances he's the last to come back, but he'll fit Salah. He'll match up for Salah really well. Oh, Wirtz. Terrible from Wirtz again, man. Wirtz is a little dancer, but man, he does not have any sort of conviction in his actions in his final ball. Doesn't have it. He's onside too. Really good dancing, but he just doesn't have the final hit with any sort of power. Halftime. 1-0. Good game. That's what I'm saying. Like, when you watch Wirtz, so one time when I was younger, and I played, I had a coach when I was playing, and I was like 12 years old at the time. I'm not tall. I was really quick, very, very fast, very agile, moved around really, really well. And I do mean that. Like, I'm not like I was very, very hard to catch, very hard to keep up with for people. And my coach at one point got really frustrated with me because I would do a lot of. He was like, "We're playing football, we're not dancing." At one point, and he got pissed with me because I was, I would just be like, sometimes overdoing it of just like dancing around the players, but not actually like accomplishing anything. And I always took that to heart because it was about like that conviction of getting it forward and of actually like making something happen with that action rather than just doing that thing. And like the action of dancing around players and all of that doesn't actually accomplish anything. You still have to like actually accomplish something at the end of it. And I always took that to heart in terms of how I judge players. And it's one of the things I see with Wirtz. Like he dances and he dances and he dances and he's really good, but he doesn't get anything done most of the time. And it's that kind of thing for me. Like there's no emphasis of action at the end of the day. That's how I see it with him. Kind of like Anthony. It's similar, and I've learned to dislike it because I've seen that it can be impressive, but it doesn't get the job done at the end of the day. And I've become a really, really big fan of what's the word for it? I'm a really big believer. My experience gave me. I'm a really, really big believer in like what's the word for it? I'm a really big believer in effective players. I think that there's a lot of players like who don't look pretty, but they're very effective, and I think they get vastly underrated. I think that being effective is not determined necessarily like by one quality, like technical ability or these types of things. I think there's a mental aspect of it that's huge, and I don't underrate players who are effective. Like I'm going to give you a bad example here that people are not going to like, but it's Gyökeres. He's a player where I don't think he's that good in some respects, but I can see with him from his time at Sporting and otherwise that he has a certain effectiveness and a certain mentality that gets the job done. And he scored a lot of goals, and you could say he did, well, a bunch of them were pens. Okay, fine. He drew a lot of penalties. He drew a penalty, scored a penalty to get Arsenal to the Champions League final. He's, and he's not going to be the best in the world because of that. But there's a balance there where he's going to score 15 goals every season, like no matter what, because he's quite effective. There's just something about that happens. And it doesn't make him elite. There's the guys who have that and they have all the technical ability and the talent and things, but effective players shouldn't be written off so easily. And people always go, oh, they're crap, oh, they're this, oh, they're that, and yet they somehow still score goals. And Dorgu is one of those. I saw it with him from the beginning, personally, where I was like, I get it. People, his touch, his clumsy, his this, he's that, but he's very effective. Very effective, and it just works. And there's players like that. So it makes sense to me when I see that happen. I think people underrate that aspect of the market and of players and success and stuff like that.
Is Cherky effective, James, to you?
Is Cherky effective? I don't know that I put him in that category of that type of player. I mean, he obviously is a good player, but he's very technically brilliant. I'm not sure I put him in that category. He's technically brilliant. He's kind of he does have a good mentality for winning, I think. Sometimes comes off as arrogant. He's a good player. Like, he's just a good player. I wouldn't put him in like the Gyökeres thing where like there's huge deficiencies, but he's very effective. He's just technically he's very good too. But yeah, he does have a mentality that seems to work, even though I'm not a huge, even though he's kind of a dickhead. I hope I'm getting some of the money from the non-skip ads. Yeah, I mean, I definitely get ad revenue. I don't control the ads, but I get revenue, don't worry. What'd you guys make of Diomande so far? I keep, every time I watch him, I keep coming away with like the same doubts that I had before, which is that I think he's very good, but then I also think he's very out of control. And I think that I'm just not sure. There's a lot of raw ability there for sure. I'm not positive he's ready for the Premier League, or how little space there is in the Prem. I'm not positive he'll be a success in the Prem, right? He could be. I could see him being a flop. I could see him being a Nicola Pepe, who was a player I learned my lesson on too, because I saw a lot of this kind of ability with him, but he would also have these very loose moments, bad final ball, some inconsistencies. Came to the Premier League, really struggled, was awful. I kind of am reminded of Nicola Pepe. Was he from Ivory Coast? He was also from there. Yeah, he played for the Ivory Coast as well. He reminds me of him before Arsenal signed him. Reminds me a lot of him. Maybe the country had something to do with it. Like, and I thought I thought that one was gonna work, and I was disappointed we didn't sign him, but it didn't. So in hindsight, I'm looking at Diomande and I'm going, I could see the same problems there. But yeah, that's a very, very similar player to me, Nicola Pepe. He was a really good dribbler. In France, he looked really dynamic. There was some chaos in his game. He looked like he could still grow, but he came to the Premier League and it just went to shit. Still there for Ivory Coast, isn't it? Like right now. I think he's even been on. He was on the pitch even already yesterday, the game before. Yeah, he failed really badly. Who looks more like a United player, Ahmad or Diomande? Well, Ahmad didn't cost 120 million euros, but it's tough. I mean, most of the attack runs through Diomande here as well. Yeah, Pepe played in the last game for Ivory Coast. That's right. Yeah. I thought I'd seen him recently. Yeah, I probably need to make some Champions League stuff silly. Clock is ticking. Hello? It's ticking. Hold on. What's going on? Clock. Oh, it's broken. Oh, my buttons broke on my clock here for alerting me to it because halftime is not kicked off yet. Get your question? Yeah, look, I understand. Diamande's doing more in the game. Yeah, I get that. I don't disagree with you. Red Bull rejecting that bid. I think they just have so much money, you know? Like sometimes it's just not about the money. Some clubs obviously just want to be better and they don't want to lose their best players. Kind of how I would see it. Hmm. You think that because of the data, people have to pay more for underlying stats and potential? Yeah, I mean, I do totally think that increased data potential. Everybody's trying to get in early and pay a lot of money for the next superstar and thinking they'll have it. The problem that I see with that strategy and the market at this point in time, and the reason why I'm not buying it, and I don't think that United should totally buy into it, is that they suck. Like, there's very, very little evidence as of yet that data and teams in recruitment has anything better than a coin flip record at predicting breakout young players. I think it's gotten very good at finding players with a lot of years under their belt at a high level. I look at, like, again, like Liverpool, when they recruited well, their main thing was like Van Dijk, Alisson, Salah, Fabinho. These weren't Mane. These were not data heavy breakout stars from under the radar. They were players who were experienced, years of performance. And I think that data has gone a long way for clubs in who use it in getting those types of signings in, where you're going to get the right guys who are like consistent. You know them, you've seen them, you know what you're getting. But for the young players, I don't see it. Like, literally at all. I don't see it. I see mostly a lot of misses still, and so many young players with so much money spent on them that has accomplished virtually nothing. I look at how all the young players Chelsea signed and how most of them flopped, and all the young players out. It's just, I just don't see it. No, they weren't cheap. They were expensive transfers. They didn't like find these bargains. And in the young players, Ahmad, good cross. Oh no, didn't get through to Bonnie. Yeah, I just don't see it. I don't see. Oh, good press from Ahmad. No, I'm just saying I don't see this big thing of like, them getting these like guys under 23, 22, 21 years old for big money that have worked out. I don't think anyone has found consistency in getting young players who turn into big stars yet. I don't see it for big money. I haven't seen it. Look at Wirtz, and apparently it's the same guys, the same data, the same everything's. So yeah, Garnacho was there. How did that work out? Would I say Brighton is a good example? Yes and no. Like, Brighton have obviously got a model of finding young players, but you look at how many signings they make, it's still only like 1 in 5. So the data hasn't, like, maybe 1 in 5 is really good, but I don't know. I don't see it. I don't see it. I just don't see this like most transfers over 100 million don't, or in the 90, 100 million plus bracket don't work. But yeah, it does feel like a lot of clubs are paying money for, hey, we're going to get a world-class player before they're world-class. Oof, Musiala almost scores there. That they're going to get like a world-class player before they're world-class, and they're going to pay huge amounts of money and everyone's going to compete for them. I don't know. Tired. Another report came out saying closer to 100 million for Tonali now. Yeah. Will that put Spurs off, we think, or do you think they're going to come to Mateus now?
James, what is your take on the Ronaldo fans having generational head loss and attacking his teammates because Messi scored a hat-trick and he's cooked?
Yeah, crazy. It is crazy. It is crazy seeing the reactions of Portugal and all of that for sure. It's nuts. I've had so much in my comments and stuff about it since saying like Ronaldo wasn't good in that game. It only works with undoubtable generational talents like Mbappe. Well, yeah, but the thing is, like, Mbappe at Monaco was already producing. Like, I didn't need a data team to tell me Mbappe was like top class at Monaco. His numbers spoke for themselves. His productivity spoke for itself. You know what I mean? You don't need data for that. That was just... It's just... It's obvious, you know? But yeah, I don't know. I think I agree with you that the price has gone up because everybody's thinking they can pay for... They can get that guy for serious potential before they're that guy and pay enormous fees, but I just think there's going to be flops, man. I think there's going to be flops. I think there's going to be a lot of flops. Oh! Oh, he slipped. That could have been an assist from Ahmad. Oh, man. Almost well done there from almost an assist. Yeah, at 17, Mbappe at 22 GA. Yeah, exactly. That's my point. Like, the productivity was insane. You didn't need to know, like... Score predictions for this game? Oh, somebody asked... Oh, that's a nice dribble. Ahmad? Oh! That should be another one! Oh, Ahmad should have 2 assists here. That should have been... Ahmad's doing really well here. That should have been another one. That should have been another one. Ah. My under the radar team, my dark horse team. Let me think about that. Let me look through. I've watched so many matches, like everything's blending together. I've watched like everything. I think Morocco are going to be really hard to beat. Ivory Coast, for one. They're very good, very direct, very hard to deal with. I'm probably the US, honestly. Morocco, but yeah, Morocco, oof. Big fan of Morocco. I need to see another one with Japan. I think the US, Morocco, and Ivory Coast are 3 teams I really like watching so far. And it's not just like the results, but the way that each of them have played in their games have been good. Like, hard to deal with. High energy. They look like a good team. They play well together. They're direct. They're strong. Good tournament football from them. So that would be my 3. Morocco, Ivory Coast, and yeah, I mean, Morocco, I know a lot of people think, you know, they're not exactly a dark horse. I wanted to say Norway too. I want to see one more game from Norway. Like, I've seen 2 games from the US. I've seen 2 from Morocco, and I've seeing a second here from Ivory Coast. Ooh, Ahmad. But I need to see another from a few teams like Norway to see if I could. Oh, how have they not scored again, dude? Ahmad is flying right now. Ahmad is creating chance after chance after chance right now, man. Ahmad is having a crazy second half.
James, hope you're doing well, mate. Ignore this if you don't want to United talk right now. I think we get Mateos, but what's next after that? I get a feeling United feel they get on Cho or Camavinga, but what are you thinking?
I think that, yeah, I'm not really in disagreement with you. I have this like feeling in my back of my head that one of them's going to be available, and one of them's going to be available, and that we could go for one of them next, you know. But Alex Scott is the sensible one there, where we're still quite interested. Him or Hall are the more logical choices, but I do still have this feeling in the back of my head about Chouameni and Camavinga, one of them becoming available. Ooh, nice ball there. Oh, almost comes to Ahmad on that side. United get too expensive mid. What happens to Kabi? Nothing. They just all play together, frankly. Just more rotation. Everyone's going to have to be okay with that. Oh, Diomande. All right, Ahmad over Diomande. I'm taking my man Ahmad over Diomande. Ivory Coast look very, very good. Ivory Coast are playing really, really well. If it's a shame they haven't gotten a second goal yet, because they deserve it. Say Maxim vibes. Yeah, there's that. $100 million for Ahmad. Ivory Coast left back is very good. He plays here in Portugal. What's his name? Sorry. I'm not familiar with all the players on Ivory Coast. I know quite a few, but Bonnie, Cassier, Single, Ahmad, Diomande. I'm not familiar with their defenders much, though. An owl guy looks good. Yeah, he does look good. Conan. Okay.
World Cup is so much fun. Goal fest.
Yeah, it's been a blast. I've been so enjoying this World Cup, honestly. Plays for Gil Vicente. Oh, okay. Yeah, I like what I've seen from Singo too. 100%. He in Turkey? Singo?
If Spurs pay 80 plus mil and give Fernandes 200k in wages, I don't think that would be a failure on our part if we don't land him.
Yeah, I would agree. If Spurs make a ridiculous offer, it's not a failure for us not to get him. I think that the failure would be if we lose out on the other targets, because I don't think we should be doing that deal at those numbers. I wouldn't do the deal. But so no, I don't think it'd be a failure. I think the alternative would be an issue. A lack of a clear alternative move, if we can't make one quickly, would be the issue. I was saying, man, yeah, someone was saying it there, but African clubs have done extremely well in this tournament for themselves. Definitely, they're making us proud. You prefer Scott at this point? Would you pay 70 plus 5? I would try other deals before paying that price. Like, I'm not saying no explicitly, but if you offered that for Tchouaméni, would Madrid maybe sell? If you offered that for Scott, would Bournemouth sell? Or a little lower, That would be my question first. So there has to be context with that. If you didn't try for anybody else, no. No. If you've tried other places, then yes. And you couldn't get it done you couldn't get better deals elsewhere, then I'm not opposed to the idea of a 70 million deal. Isn't Buwadi 52 million? I think he might be a little more. Ahmad and Diomande on this side, combining. Yes. Yeah, put a bid in for Scott, make it clear, no new contract, offer 60, and then take it from there. If you're not getting a deal done there, then I understand, but I want to see attempts before we pay that kind of money to them. $60 million for Buwadi seems reasonable. It seems very reasonable now. I think that's better value too. If signing Mateus, Scott, and Hell is the aim, is that contingent to sales or without sales? I think you'd still need to move Ugarte in the end, but I think you could do it beforehand, depending on the costs for each. Oh, almost a whole bad mistake by the keeper, but they missed. Lord, what's going on in this game? Yeah, I don't think that AC Milan will be going for Ugarte. I don't think that's going to be the case. I don't think that. I don't think that we'd be like including Somerville to get a better deal. I don't think it really works that way. Like, you got to bear in mind, they don't want to sell these players. So it's not like they're going to be like, oh, yeah, we'll give you a discount for buying 2 players we don't want to sell that we would like to keep. Kind of the opposite of that. How's Brown versus Ahmad? Ahmad winning that battle. I don't think that's a real report, Jonathan. Unfortunately. Keeper's crazy. I think our sales will be. Excuse me. I think our sales will be post World Cup. Ooh, the Germans are mad. Germany are starting to get through a little more here. Oh, that's goal. It was coming. It was coming. You could see it. They were starting to play through them quite easily there. It's always that guy. Yeah, Ivory Coast should be ahead 2-3 goals now. They should be out of sight, but they've screwed it up. The changes that Germany made have seemed to be doing better for them. Monday not keeping tabs with his man. Uh-oh. They could be in trouble here. Yeah, I fear Germany are going to get a few more now. Ivory Coast look too tired. It looks like they can't sustain it now. In the third quarter. Hasn't it already happened? Did it happen during the goal? It should have, right? Should have been at 67 minutes. Did they forget? Oh, this is getting bad. All Germany now, yeah. Some subs might be needed. Now they're taking the break. Oh. These long 3-hour ones are getting to me. I'm not gonna lie. Doing the long talk beforehand and then coming into watchalongs. Oh, it's tiring. It's exhausting. Definitely burnt out a bit. Standing desk or stationary bike? Yeah. Standing desk with the treadmill thing underneath is not bad. Stay active, stay moving. A lot to sit here. But beverage? Well, that's the other problem is I need like an afternoon coffee or something. It's just water. All I have is water. I need to make an afternoon cappuccino or something like that. There's your apartment? You mean in the view from the top? Am I part South African? Yeah. Yeah. I'm on off. Oh, that wasn't the sub I was hoping for. So Ahmad, Diallo, and Sangare off. Gesond, Adingra, and Fofana on. Okay. Ooh. Makes me want to end it right here. Makes me want to end it right here. Yeah, Dingra could be good. Yeah. Dingra has something for them. Oh, and Eric Carrick as manager. Squad. As squad as they are now, I think the squad is about fourth, and well, we need to sign some more players, but about fourth right now. I think the coach is about fourth or fifth. Some unknowns there. They've just run into each other. Fofana's won it back. Wait, did my drinks break? Change the time again? Hold on, sorry. It did, yeah. I gained a few seconds once again. There you go. I won't root for Germany. Never. Never. 7 hours behind the UK. So I do wake up pretty early. My whole schedule's all like coordinated around it. So I'm often up just naturally. I have to be. I'm like many days up at 5 or 5:30 in the morning. Most days, weekends too. My body's just adjusted to that because I have to. Nemcha is really good. Everything I've seen from him's been good. That's a dive. That works again? Diving? You're going back to EST. You hate being 8 hours behind? It's tough, isn't it? No? There? Okay, hold on. Diamande? Take him on, man. What are you doing? Oh, he's just stalled the whole thing out. No, I'm on no party, man. What the hell? Your Canadian rhythm is important. You think the sun, it is interesting that the water break has made a difference for people. And I know that people don't like it, and I understand. But for me, I'm looking at it like it adds a tactical wrinkle to the game of like something that teams will start to adjust to as the World Cup goes on and figure out how to use to their advantage, which I think it's rather interesting. I don't think it always has to be a downside for the team that's on top. I think it can be, if they learn how to use it correctly, it could be good. Diamante's crap. I'm not a fan. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a fan. Like Singo though. I'm not saying it should stay. I'm saying that my point is Singo's injured. Uh-oh. I'm saying that like there are clubs, countries, coaches will use it to their advantage and figure it out. I'm not saying I think people protest everything new. And I'm not saying it should go into the game. What I'm saying is that it's here during this World Cup. And I think that it'll be interesting how teams learn to use it or don't. You know what I mean? And that'll have an effect on the rest of the World Cup. That's all. It's here. It exists. It's not like I'm determining whether it's going to stay or not stay. I'm just saying that given it's here, that's life, man. Someone's going to figure out how to take advantage of it. The best coaches will figure it out. So Pochettino knew it was coming, and he set it up that they could get the laptops out and review tactical instruction during the break and look at US. They're cooking. And so to some degree, I'm like, well, he figured that out. Good for him, because he knew it was happening. Diomande is not good, guys. Guys, Diomande stinks. Diomande stinks. Diomande stinks. This guy stinks. This guy stinks. Ahmad is much better. This is not a 120 million player. Ahmad is a lot better. Ahmad's a lot better. I'm not impressed. Diamante's made mistake after mistake after mistake. Singo looks devastated. Unfortunately, it sounds like it looks to me like his World Cup might be over. That's sad. That'll hurt Ivory Coast a lot. He's been really good. He looks absolutely devastated. Hamstring, that could be it. 4 weeks, that's the end. There's nothing you can do about it. That's like one of the first non-contact muscle injuries I've seen in the entire World Cup yet. Was Ahmad a lot better at Diomande's age? I don't know. But this is just rough, man. Like, it just looks very rough to me. Every touch he's taking is really rough. Like, Ahmad had really, really, really tight technical handles, even at 17, 18 years old. Diomande's touches are just really, really uncoordinated. Like, he's very rough with it. I don't see the technical ability that some people see. Like, I get it, but that's what I've seen with him before. Is I just like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Hey, look, it's Nicola Pepe. It's Pepe. Yeah, it's impossible to judge how players develop. They don't go like linearly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Raystar. Like, he looks like a player who plays in Germany. Like, he's expecting to get massive amounts of time on the ball in huge spaces. There's no tightness to the touches, no tightness to the dribbles. He dribbles it far in front of him. His touches are always far away from him. You can get away with that in some places. The Prem, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm worried. I'd be worried. Wait, good shot on Dove again. Nice from Pepe there. And then loses it. Like a Giselle gets eaten by the lions? You mean a gazelle or a Giselle like Tom Brady's ex-wife? That Giselle? But I've watched Diomande in Germany, and I've had the same concerns with him. Like, I see him as like, I don't know. It's hard though. He could be a superstar. Honestly, there's definitely a bravery and stuff. I don't know. I don't want to cast too many judgments on young players. So look very silly. Turns out really, really good in the future. Ooh, Pepe. Pepe on the run. Oh, shoot. What are you doing? 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 Oh my God, man. Oh, Jesus. Oh, big. Oh, Brown nearly scores. I'm so confused. Why is he not just shoot? It's bizarre. Oh my God, man. You're wide open on net, man. Just hit the thing. This should have been such an easy win for Ivory Coast. All right, they're on it again. Pepe still has pace. Oh, and he screwed it up again. This is so painful, dude. Ugh. Ow, dude. Oh, this replay. It's so bad. Oh, how is he not just... Jesus. What the hell, man? Wait, it's over, isn't it? Oh, they've... I thought they were scoring again. It's such a shame if Germany win this, considering all the chances Ivory Coast have had, honestly. They should have scored 4 or 5 goals here. They've missed so many good opportunities. Germany's missed a couple, but definitely on balance, it was a lot better for Ivory Coast. Good game, though. Good game. Very good game. Minutes left. Very good game. As a crazy fact, Marcus.
What do you think about Nathaniel Brown today?
I think he defensively looked a bit suspect, but offensively he's very good going forward. Created a lot of chances, decent stuff from him. Defensively, he struggled a bit. He's definitely a very attacking fullback, more than a defender. He's practically been playing as a winger most of the game. He's been good, but... Oh, no. What a shame. What a shame. Germany have scored again. Ivory Coast have let this one slip. They've let it slip by them. Oh, way offside, way onside as well. Terrible defensive line from the left back. Terrible from the left back. Awful positioning. Has no need to be that deep. Great pass from Nemcha into him too. Heartbreak. Absolutely heartbreaking. Well, that sucks. The Germans have done it. Ivory Coast were so good in this game, man. They should have won. They really, really messed it up, missing all those chances. Germany have been okay. I mean, but Ivory Coast, I think, have been the better team. Honestly, it's just wild. Unlucky. The Germans have won. Oh, man, I cannot believe it. All those missed chances. Adingra. Painful, man. And that's it. All right, my friends. Well, it was a fun watch along. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it done at the end. But and Germany have come back. Great game, great performance from Ivory Coast. Great from Ahmad, especially that second half, but that's life. All right, everybody. I'm going to head off. I'll see you guys later. Have a good rest of your evening. Enjoy the rest of the games. I'll catch you again soon, okay? Bye, everybody.